Viewer discretion advised. This content comes with a mature warning which may offend some young audience. You have been warned. Welcome to episode 2 of Harsholes.
Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of Harsholes with me, Nidha.
I'm Rabbit. I'm Door.
I'm Nater. Oh, I'm Crispy.
I'm Lou.
And it starts.
She's really lost the plot.
This is what it's like, doll.
Oh boy.
She's awesome. Yeah, I haven't really got anything scheduled what we did last week. However, I do have a few weird questions to ask.
Oh, okay.
No.
But first, before we, what has everyone been up to this week? Before we get into the chaos, what's been happening? Let's just also mainly we want to get to know Daw, because people who don't know Daw,
That's fair. That's very, very true.
So, what's been happening with you, Daw? What tell us about your stream and
Oh, what have I been on this week? Just work, really. Obviously, if people don't know, I work in retail. Don't work in retail. This month's been a nightmare, honestly. But apart from that, work, seeing friends, streaming.
What have you been
Oh,
streaming?
what have I? What did I streamed? Was it Thursday? I streamed Overwatch, Phasmophobia, and Rocket League. I stream all different types of games.
I'm really enjoying Phasmophobia. I always see, usually when I see you on, you're playing Phasma with the crew or with the people watching your stream.
Yeah,
we're big into
one
that
of the
game,
few.
or
Phasmo, I don't know with Phasmo. Like, I don't know. It's a weird obsession. Like, obviously, I've been playing since October 2020 with it, and it's probably ever since maybe halfway last year, I played it a lot more and more. And like before Phasmo, I wasn't really into horror games, so Phasmo was like my first proper horror game to get into.
I think it's good.
And ever since,
Phasma is who to
Yeah, I
blame.
think it's good with Phasmo. Sorry, Lula. Go on.
Oh no, it's okay. I said what I say.
I just think with like Phasmo, it's good because you get to play with other people, where it's not just you for it's not just you on your own. I think that's what helped. I hate horror games, so even though I got shit scared, it was terrifying. It was fun because you were with your friends, so
oh yeah,
I could cling to whoever was playing with me. I could be like, I'm staying with you.
you're level 4,000 or over 4,000?
yeah, I'm over level 4,000 now. I've got over 720 hours in the game. So
Jesus.
Nice.
Damn, you're almost a meme.
You genuinely need your own character in there. What would you like to do in there though? Like what? I don't know. Your character would like roll melons or something. Imagine you as a ghost, like as one of the ghouls for a melon.
oh my god! Is it just have like a model with like just like a really scary like melon head, like almost like similar to well, I'd say the headless horseman, but that's not the
Yes,
right
that's
term.
what it-
Yeah, it had like the headless horseman instead of a pumpkin, it's a fucking melon.
Phasmo need to do something for that because you're just so dedicated to it. Also,
Be fun to.
Go on, Crispy.
And also because his name is Door. He could block
Door.
doors too. So
Oh, I was thinking put melons into the closets. Once the haunting starts, melons just start appearing in the closets as you try to hide.
Oh, there's a melon next to me.
Oh, let me pick it up. It'll protect me.
It's like, when you have like the music when the ghost is coming and a melon just rolls across the floor and you're like, shit, it's dark, close your eyes. I can't see
they just hear a little voice saying, "Melon's going to get you."
Jeez.
Oh, no.
Well,
we
no one go to Door's house whenever he passes away. He's just gonna be a minute of a ghost.
Happy Halloween.
That's why you should dress up this year. You should dress up as a watermelon for Halloween.
I will look into it.
Or have just like two, clickbait and have just two melons in your t-shirt. Try and get the creeps in.
So, that'd be like instead of like carving out a pumpkin, I'd carve out a melon.
That
So
would
like,
actually be cute.
No.
But no one knew, or no one's, it probably explored.
Yeah.
That might actually make good content.
Oh god, it reminds me of putting the rubber band challenge where you put over the melons, like how many rubber bands you can get on the melon.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I'll never do that.
That is dangerous. Honestly, you wouldn't. If you're in like an open field, do it, but I wouldn't do it in a closed place because it is dangerous.
So kids do it in a closed place because it's dangerous.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, they will do the opposite. They will do it in a closed space. It's like, let's do it in the smallest room possible.
It's safer to just take a melon and put it between your thighs and crush it. I think that would be good content.
That's one way to spread the seed.
Oh, well done.
Door has been banned for 3 days from Twitch. Oh, enjoy your vacation.
I think he's in the right rind space, personally.
Yes.
We spoke about. Have you had any weird like you've said about working in retail? Have you had any weird encounters with people? Like I've told you a story about what happened to my best friend. She works in retail. About that lady just walking in and shitting on the floor.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Any weird stories? The only like weird story I had is one of my colleagues was getting stalked by this like massive like 6'7" guy.
No.
Oh, yeah, it's weird. Like because where I used to work, the under the ceiling wasn't like that high, so he was sort of he was that tall. You had to like sort of crouch down. And it was just weird seeing this like big guy like.
Bigfoot is fucking stalking you. Done. He's peeking
Yeah,
over
but it was weird that they had to get the police involved because he would like. I think he stalked out at work one time, and I think he got a what do you call it?
Injunction?
Yeah, that'd be the one. Yeah,
Jesus.
injunction. Yeah, it's just like, why do people do that?
Yeah, I don't know. There's a guy that like I said, my best friend works in retail. She won't want me to tell you where she works. However, there's a guy who comes in every day, and he. Have any of you seen Flavor Flav?
No.
You've never heard
Yes.
of Flavor Flav?
Oh.
Yes.
No.
Lula's saying yes, but she's meaning no.
So, if you Google Flavor Flav, you'll know what. Like, you will understand what. So people who don't know, he's like this gangster guy on TV and MTV, wasn't it? A long time ago, and he has like this big, thick chain clock.
There's a strong word.
Yes, but
What's he called?
Flavor Flav.
What?
He was the hype man for what was it?
Oh,
Definitely. You'll most likely remember him for his clock. He usually wears a giant clock around his neck.
Oh,
Yeah.
Flavor. Yeah, I recognize him now. Yeah.
So,
Wait, yeah, was like, yeah, boy.
well,
Is that the one?
I don't know. I don't know of him. I just know memes of him. So that's the only way. Well, I call him Flavor Flav now. When I see him, I'm like, oh look, there's Flavor Flav. But as you can like, he's not black. He's not cool like that. He's this tall, like 6 foot ginger white guy, wearing oversized gangster clothes with a cap backwards.
It's a great start here.
A big thick chains, like chains, like Flavor Flav, like big fake, And he goes into the shop every single day, and he says, can I have a can of Coke or a can of Pepsi? And my best friend would say, okay, well, it's 2 for £1.50, whatever. And he goes, okay, that's £1 and that's £1.50.
Oh, for pig's sake!
Oh my god.
He's from the north of England and he acts American.
150. No,
150.
150.
She said,
Oh my god.
There's so many people. They're so eccentric. That's exactly him. That's pretty much how he looks, Crispy.
You got any lucky charms?
So for people who can't see this, I will put the pictures in that Crispy. Oh, we all put in the chat. I will put them in so you can see what we're talking about. But yeah, there's so many eccentric people like that. But that's what I guess makes retail, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
You get a lot of
Everyone
them.
should work retail for at least a week or two so that they can understand how not to act in retail. And if people were just
Food service too.
food. Oh, exactly. Yeah, people need to learn how to. People have bad days. It
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a rough day. You're gonna have something like that. Just take a breath.
That's why Rabbit
It's
doesn't
okay
leave
that
the
there's
house.
onions on my burger. I'll live.
Rabbit avoids people at all costs because of it.
Yeah, the people outside are weird. My mum works as a bus driver, so I've had a lot of stories of the people that she's had on buses.
Have any of them shat on the floor?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's actually a common occurrence for buses.
Was it on top deck by any chance?
No,
Does she have to clean it?
No.
My
She
best friend
like
had to clean the
got to the
poo.
end.
What?
Yeah, she got to the end of the route, and she sat there, and this guy's asleep at the back of the bus. So she goes and tries to wake him up, and he's just not waking up. She's like, "What's that smell?" And she looks down, and crap everywhere, peed everywhere.
Oh
She
no.
has to go find one of the inspectors and get them to clean it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, my best friend had to clean the poop. Yeah.
That's bad managers too. Like, what the fuck?
Just what would you do in that? Like for me, I can clean my own kids' crap. That's fine, but I don't think I could touch someone else's.
No.
I don't think I could work in retail. Period.
That would definitely be one of those moments where it's just like, is it worth the money? Is it worth
retail isn't. It's
paying my bill?
It's bare minimum. It's bare minimum.
It's generally the expression "fuck this shit, I'm out," and just leave. That's what it is. I'm not touching it.
If it's gonna say if you are gonna work in retail, you need a lot of patience.
I think that's why I'm very what is it? Courteous of people who work in retail. I'm polite anyway. My mum's taught me how to be polite, but I am just extra polite to them, just because I know that they'll get shit every day.
Oh yes.
That's
I was gonna say I bet.
That's why. Sorry, Dot. Every time I ask you, I'm always like, "Has anything happened?" Just because I get funny stories.
I was gonna say I've been working in retail for like 8-9 years now, and it's to me I think it just gets worse every year. Like especially when obviously COVID hit, and it was fine for the first few months, and then it just went downhill. Like one of the worst bits was when because it was during spring, everyone was bored because everyone was at home.
Yeah.
And we sell like fence paint. Oh my gosh, the amount of people coming to buy fence paint. I'm like, we had to quarantine the zone, quarantine the area, or block it off, so we can just get the paint out. Because people were like trying to get down the aisle, and it's like, whoa, what are you doing? It's like, I want to get that paint. It's like we haven't even got it off the pallet yet.
Because people toilet roll at one point, then it's paint.
Oh yeah, it was different thing. It was like paint, milk. But the toilet roll, like people buying like 5 like 32 rolls of it's like end of the world.
That was such a weird time.
Yeah. It really was. And like maybe I'm just an idiot, but I feel like if people would have just bought how they normally bought, it would have been fucking fine.
It actually started in Australia, and it actually moved from Australia to the rest of the world because there was a piece in Australia saying that half their toilet paper wasn't from China. So, and that caused the whole issue, and then of course that gets out of place, and then the media takes over, and then it just goes everywhere. Where apparently, from what the research was showing, it's too expensive to ship toilet paper because it's big, it's cheap, it's bulky. So most of the toilet paper you receive is from, a couple miles away, factories and stuff like that. It's very, very local, a couple hours away. So there wouldn't be a problem, of course, unless everyone bought way more than they needed. That caused the issue.
I just remembered when, I know this is stupid, but it was so long ago, and people might go, "Oh, what a fucking drama queen." But obviously, back then I was like I was heavily pregnant. I didn't want to risk, going out and getting toilet roll or whatever. But my neighbours, I can see into their car, so they were going to multiple different stores because they could go and wait hours in Tesco and then go to Home Bargains and then go to B&M, and they were just bulk buying everything. And I remember seeing them getting like Diet Coke, and I was like, oh, look at them getting Diet Coke. Oh, look what the toilet rolls there. I was so angry. I was seething. I was like, they've been stood there for hours. I seen them going out. I haven't gone out. I was looking back, it's stupid, that mentality, but I was so jealous that they were getting Coke, they were getting toilet roll and big bags of pasta, and I was like at home, I couldn't do anything.
Why does that? I don't know why about this image. Like you doing now. You're like neighborhood watch. You got like a walkie-talkie, like to your neighbors. It's like, oh, Barbara got some more toilet roll today. She doesn't need any more.
Just shaking her fist. Shaking her fist at the window.
How dare you?
It was because there was like three of them were going out into like different shops. They were all lining up at the same shop, so they were all getting 4 rolls of toilet roll each. So that was 12 rolls, but then they were going to another shop and doing it again. And I was just like, this is the reason why I can't get toilet roll. This is the reason why I don't have any bread. I was angry, but I was hormonal. I'm not angry now. I don't watch them unplug their car now. I'm like, you've got toilet roll again. How have you used all the toilet roll? No. It was just such a weird time.
It really was.
No one didn't know what they were doing. Like, no. I just remember when, because obviously there was the like new rules coming in, like any like certain amount of people were allowed in the shop. Mm-hmm. But one of my favorite parts, it was spring, it was nice warm weather. We used to do like door marshalling. So it was the like staff doing it. We used to have like 2 people at the front. We had one person counting people coming in, and there was like one person like cleaning down like baskets and trolleys. Yeah. And it was like me and my friend were mostly doing it. So spending outside 8 hours a day doing that was probably like the most easiest time I've ever had in retail, because we're telling people like, yep, you can stop. Nope, you can't go in. And then yep, you can go out. Nope, stop.
And it was so like, get out the way, move.
It was fine for like 3-4 months, and then after that it just got worse.
It gets worse towards Christmas, I think.
Oh, was it?
Christmas.
Oh, what? No, well, it was. I can't remember what November it was. I don't know if it was the first year or second year when we had like a mini lockdown in November, and obviously people weren't allowed out. It was a joke. Like people were just like were out and about, like nothing was happening.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's crazy to think that we're going to be able to say we've lived through a pandemic, and that's insane.
I, for one, am tired of it.
Yeah, understandable.
I, for one, am tired of this, all these things. Just like, well, this is.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring a trigger warning. This next section may offend people.
The one and only time it's supposed to happen. Okay. How many events do we get?
Yeah.
Like, just have an apocalypse bingo at this point.
Yeah, us as a generation have went through so fucking much. So much. Like, no wonder we're quite brutal. Like, we've lived through, I'm trying to rack off as many as I can remember and I'm blanking. But we've COVID, and we've lived through
bird flu, swine flu.
Yep, bird, swine.
Foot and mouth.
Yep, foot and mouth. Yep.
I remember I went to like on a when you go away for school.
Yeah.
It was 2001, and we went to like for a week away. It was our year 6, and we were leaving, so we were getting to go away. For a week, and we went in the countryside, and I remember having to bleach our boots and everything. And obviously back then we didn't understand what the hell was going on, but it was so crazy. However, I don't want to bring the thing down, but it was when that whole thing was in September, which you know what I'm talking about. You Americans, the whole world will know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Without going through too much. But for me, another thing, I was 11. No. How old are you in year 6? 10? I was 9. I think. I can't remember. Either way, I was young. And I think this is inappropriate looking back now. And I'm going to talk about school in a second, because me and my best friend were discussing this the other day. But they brought a TV in and let us watch it. They rolled a TV in, and let us watch this dramatic, disgusting thing happen into the world, and we got to watch it.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of American schools did that too. Luckily, at that time I was being homeschooled. So my mom actually made us not be in the room when it started getting really, really bad.
Good on her.
Yeah.
Did you bring that up, actually? Does anybody, I don't know if you guys remember this on the American side as well, the O.J. Simpson trial? Back when I was in elementary school, for the verdict of the O.J. Simpson trial, they brought in a TV so that our elementary class could watch it. That's how big that was at the time.
Oh
It
my
was.
gosh.
I don't think I
It was
was.
I'm sorry to
huge.
laugh. I'm sorry to laugh about the O.J. Simpson thing. It's just like later on, he just basically wrote a book on how he did it.
And he's still not in prison for it. I don't get that.
It's
Something
fucking
about the
wild.
gloves didn't fit or something.
It was an 11-month trial, and it was in 1994, so that's going to date me, of course. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's something, that a big event like that we would watch as like who the court trial would come into. I think it was more the adults wanting to see the verdict, so they're like, "Oh, we're just going to put this big TV in. It's you kids just draw or do whatever elementary school kids did."
How old was I then?
I was 3. I'll have just turned 3.
I would have been 2.
Hold on, I got a math.
Still a ball.
I know the math, and it's still hurting me to try to say it.
94?
I would have been 10.
I was 6. Well, yeah, you're you're 4 years older than me. Of course, I would have been 6. I just brought up the fucking calculator when I could have just did
Math tough, math hard.
Lula, I know you done something on Twitter the other day, and you said, "Oh, if your 23rd, something about the year you were born on your what was it? Something about your 23rd birthday, or was going to be how your 2023 is going to be, or something like that." I couldn't even math that. I had to. I was like, right, I was going to be 10. I was literally like this. Yeah. I'm like, no.
Math's hard.
Hold on, I'm gonna find it. I know what you're talking about.
But speaking of school, me and my best friend were talking about weird things that happened in primary schools that just wouldn't happen now. So we had a teacher called Mr. Bourne, and he dipped his finger in my best friend's yogurt while she was eating it. Yes. So
I would have fought.
So she just put it on his desk. She was like, "This is, no, I'm not eating that." And then we just couldn't figure out how this was possible, because he actually put me over his shoulder, right? Picked me up over his shoulder, then put me in a bush, like a huge bush, 6 foot, 7 foot bush, and just left me there. I was in year 5, so I'm 8?
Very casual.
Yes, and then another time he put me over his shoulder and went round the playground asking the kids if they wanted to give me a smack on the bum. And saying, yeah.
Okay then.
That's child abuse. Surely.
That is.
Yeah.
Okay, here it is. I found it. It's very inappropriate to bring up.
Oh God, no! What? Oh, she's laughing. It's not.
Oh my fucking God! No, it's circling back on the song thing, but you're talking about mother. Oh my fucking God! I would have fought.
I told my mom, and she laughed. That's how different the times were.
No, that's fair.
If someone done that to my kid now, I would fight. Generally, but you're not even allowed to hug your kids now. Never mind physically smack their asses. And then pimping me out to kids. I know that sounds really strange, but do you want to smack her ass? He didn't say her ass, but do you want to smack her bum? He said penny for a smack. And me and my best friend were talking about it, and she went, "Yeah, Nicole, I was there. I remember this happening." Yeah. I should sue.
What on earth? Sounds like Pimp My Primary School or something.
I know my mom was I think my mom was pretty forward thinking to an extent. Like she still had her vices because she was raised in a different time, but that and what I'm about to talk about was completely racist. But back in the day in like first grade, like my teacher would come up behind me and play with my hair and she would call me Pocahontas
Oh,
and it
wow.
was weird. So I told
Oh.
my mom one day and she came to the school and threw a fit, an absolute fit. And needless to say, this teacher did not call me Pocahontas anymore. But she like all around avoided me after that, like wouldn't answer my questions.
Probably because she's scared your mum's gonna beat her ass.
Oh, probably. My mom was crazy. I
But
love her.
to like not do it to anyone else, but only you, and also like that intimate touching of your hair.
Yeah. It
No, no.
it's crazy.
Like fair
Yeah.
enough if you wanted, even now I'd say definitely not. But if you wanted your hair, braided or put in ponytail, and you couldn't do it yourself, then fair enough, she's helping you. However, it's weirdly touching. Ugh. Why? What is it with
Yeah.
all the teachers? Freaks.
There's always one or two in every school there is. Honestly.
There really is.
Yeah, but
I
if you
know
if you
that in
want to
my
do
old
it,
high school a guy got for sleeping with some like 17-year-old kids. Like
Mm.
it ugh.
Yeah, that happened at one of my schools. I think it happened about 2 or 3 times with like 2 or 3 different teachers. It's like, what is going through your mind? Like, why?
Surprisingly, it wasn't the teacher I thought it was going to be.
Wait, hold up.
You thought it
What
was going to
did?
be the gym or the art teacher, but it was the science teacher.
No, because you're right.
no.
No, because you're right. I thought it was going to be the gym teacher, but it turned out to be one of the fucking science teachers.
It's always you always think it's the PE teacher. That's a good point. You always think it's the PE teacher, but it ends up being like some like English language teacher um or art teacher, and it's like, oh.
Well, see, because like our gym teacher was very fucking sus. Like he didn't like girls not wearing like shorts to gym class, but the guys were allowed to wear like long pants and stuff like that. I always thought it would be him that got, but no, it was one of the fucking science teachers.
The thing is, when I think of science teachers, I think of Walter White. So I don't want to think about that.
Poor Walter White.
I am the one who knocks.
Bald men are sexy. What are you talking about?
I was about to say, I mean, would it
Who's-
be that bad?
I'm not about bald men.
Bold move.
Oh.
You won't have to worry about that, though. I don't think Gamer's hair is going to be receding anytime soon.
He wants to go bald. And I said, no, please don't. Please don't. You look like an egg.
It would be perfect for the chicken dance then.
Oh, don't.
Damn, Nicole. Damn, Nader. Like, what the fuck? Such and such is sexy. Nah, fuck that bald bastard.
No, I'm just not into it. Some men are really handsome, but he has like an egg head.
Yeah, he can't be Carl Pinkerton, so
No.
it can't be perfectly round.
I love that man. So, coming on to that, sorry about this. We've completely went in a different direction today. Last week it was inverted nipples, now it's trauma. This is a trauma section apparently. So I asked everyone who was involved, you have to think of a celebrity and a random object. So, have you all got your answers?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're all going to have a weird dinner party, and the person you're bringing, and also what object you're bringing. Okay? So I said I'm going to bring, of course, Carl Pilkington. He's an incredible man. I love him, and I think we could all prod him. And I said a Ouija board because, for one, we have Dor. He plays Phasmophobia. He'd be a god at that. I'm a chicken shit. I will not touch anything Like
Yeah, I'm
that.
not touching the Ouija board.
But I can imagine something super scary happening.
Not touching the Luigi board.
And
Yeah,
A
the
Luigi board.
A Luigi.
Rabbit, what would yours be? And who would you be? Who would you bring?
Now I feel bad because I don't want to give in context. I'd say Lewis Capaldi.
Oh, he'd be funny. He'd be awesome.
Yeah, I quite like him. And then the object, because I was given no context, there's an egg timer.
An eggplant?
So not an egg timer.
All right.
Someone's getting bored. I did a pie already.
Kind of like eggplant better.
He's like, "This put on for an hour. I've been here an hour. Time is done. I'm back up to my room."
Time to crack on.
Dom, what would yours be?
I would bring Jim Carrey. I think he would be great at a dinner party. And the random item, I don't know why, but a rubber screaming chicken.
That would be
Classic.
Well done.
I would bring Lauren Phillips, who's a porn star, and as my item would be a Little Mermaid doll.
You're not bringing Haley's. She has that doll.
I'm bringing this doll.
That doll's going to see many things at the party.
It's not
going to be gorgeous.
Oh,
that
cute.
doll's adorable. It's not that doll. You can take that one.
I can take that one, okay.
Yeah. That one is in my kid's toy box. He's bringing a porn star. God knows what's been coming with that doll on the way there. Where's she been?
Many places. And in dark places.
Her hair wasn't red when she came. The lass is just on a period.
Oh, jeez.
Damn.
And
Oh
Lula.
my god. Okay, so that's so funny that you said dinner party because I want to bring Nicolas Cage and I want a pickle and I want to be introduced as Lula and Pickle's Cage.
Hey.
Wow. Touche.
She just wants to play. She just wants to play with Nicolas Cage's pickle. So
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, fair enough.
Imagine us all. Crispy's there, stroking her hair like, "Hi." The doll, not the doll. That'd be weird.
I mean, I'm just gonna come in with the doll with this type of a haircut. Gonna look amazing.
Oh my god.
It's a whole new world.
I just think was all like.
That's the wrong song.
I know.
What song did you sing?
Whole new world. That's Under the Sea. There we go. Yes. Aha.
No.
The damage has been done. Tried.
I can't edit that out, Crispy. I'm sorry.
Whole New World.
Who sings that Whole New World?
That's Aladdin.
That's Aladdin. It's Aladdin.
Yeah. Sing Rabbit, come on. He's never watched The Little Mermaid. Just put that out there. Rabbit has never watched The Little Mermaid.
Okay, so hear me out. Little Mermaid is mid.
Excuse me, she's my favourite. I will fight you in a clay bath, Lula. Crispy's amusing.
Who'd have thought this would be our first fight?
Oh, damn.
Oh, bro. Woe is Lula.
Yeah, he's never seen it.
Seen most of the others once.
The other ones.
They're all about to go the same, women in distress, problem fixed, prince comes and saves the day, happy ending.
To be fair, I think Little Mermaid, she did as much saving as Prince Eric.
She saved Eric at the beginning.
Yeah.
She also saved the dog, I think.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure about that.
All I remember is a rock and her bra falling off.
I think you watched a different film.
I think you're right. I think I didn't watch the right one.
Was it a teacup?
Was it a teacup?
Wow. What a bunch of boobs.
You're the one with the salty taste.
Oh, dang it.
Come on now. Is this the breast conversation for our podcast?
5-second ban. Banned!
No, you can't ban me. Why are you bullying me? I'm hilarious. Jeez. This is the podcast of trauma and dating. How old everybody is.
Yes. Let's talk about Pogs and the original Nintendo.
Well, I was asking Martin earlier. Well, I was asking him questions, and he said Rabbit needs to be involved in this. So, Rabbit, where you at, bud? Rabbit.
What do you mean?
Rabbit gets freaked out when I call him Bud. By the way, just so everyone knows. So, in a fight, I want everyone's honest opinion. Who would win in this type of fight? And Martin, is the final game is very like, no, it's this person, and he said, oh, Rabbit would be the best person to ask. Who would win in this fight? Hermione or Wanda?
Wanda.
Who would everyone else think? I said
Wanda. Wonder Woman or Wonder Who?
Just Wanda, just the Scarlet Witch.
Oh, here, okay.
I said her. She legit.
Yeah.
Just make her go bye-bye. Okay.
Yeah, it would be Wonder because was it late? Is it the latest Doctor Strange? I'm not going to ruin it, but she can destroy any of the wizards.
Yeah.
Everything.
She's like the most powerful person.
Well, she's powered by the Power Stone, I think.
Well, who would win in this fight then? Voldemort or I forgot his name.
Oh, very interesting.
The guy with the fist. He looks like a purple Thanos. Sorry, Thanos. Him. I've never watched it.
Ooh.
Who would win? And I said Voldemort. 100%. It wouldn't be Thanos. It wouldn't be.
Yeah, but without the stone. If it's without the stones, Voldemort. But with the stones, I reckon Thanos would win.
You think so?
I think so.
He is good at combat without the stones too.
But if you think about the final gamer's fight was, he can slow down time. He can slow down time. I need to learn to speak. He can, I haven't seen the movie, so I don't have a clue. He just looks like a purple marshmallow to me, and I'm going to get a lot of it. However, he can do all these things. He can put him in the universe. He can do all this, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just saying, yes, but Voldemort can disapparate. He has fucking spells, and he can't die if he's got his Horcruxes. What?
That is fair. That is fair.
He cannot die.
With the Infinity Stones, Thanos can just erase him from reality.
Oh, snap.
So he never would have existed. He can't find a way back if he doesn't exist anymore.
But,
no. It is definitely a hard one, but I'm just saying if it isn't without the stones, I think Voldemort would easily win. But if it's with the stones, with the gauntlet, it'd be I think Thanos would win.
I think we need to decide this with a twerk battle.
Please put on a twerk battle. He's definitely
I couldn't find
it back.
I tried to find twerking Voldemort, and
what?
I'm not gonna post what I found.
Don't.
Thanos definitely has some interesting. He's got the moves.
Yesterday, I did a really bad boo boo because I don't have the search filter thing on Google, so my search can be open up to everything now. For people who don't know, the Wilco did a charity stream yesterday. I won't talk about it because he's coming on next week. He'll talk about it then. However, I was doing him a little montage of his clips. I will link it below if you want to watch it. However, he was doing pies in the face for every donation he got. Now, however, my brain is very innocent because I put in cream pie gifts. I regret my decision with life. What I saw, I'm traumatized. Why are these gifts anywhere? Who wants to use these gifts? And I can't put them on YouTube for you to see.
Well, some of us in the room may have artistic talent, and they may do not safe for work stuff. So having reference like that might be helpful. Somebody in the room. I think it's.
I need to see your reference folder.
Yes.
Science.
No.
It's for science.
No.
We've seen some of it.
Some say she has to burn a house down after this.
That's what
I'm actually elaborating on one of those pictures.
I wanted to throw away my laptop yesterday. after seeing them. I felt like I was being violated. I'm just so glad my child wasn't in the room, just because I was stunned, and I was saying to the final game, I was like, what do I say? Because it is, I was literally like this. I was like, I don't know what am I meant to Google? It's a cream pie. I want a cream pie gif. And he was like, Nicole, this innocence isn't for Google right now. This is what you're gonna get. We've all been tarnished.
Maybe food would have probably been a good one.
You could just toggle on the safe search.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, but it's me.
Safe search.
I don't have
Just
that shit. I didn't even know it was off.
Safe search.
Lucky.
It's on your safety.
They're just hiding. They're just hiding the good stuff.
Yeah, just type in Rule 34. You'll be on your way.
Yeah. Okay, there was another one. Who would win? We went way off subject. Who would win?
Lula posted a wonderful picture of Thanos wearing himself as a Speedo. With that grin of
He's got a little
power.
bit of camel toe.
I think that's his chin, but
which one?
Looks like an old wrestler that bladed way too much.
A cleft and a cleft.
Oh.
The of little Timmy. The cleft. My sister had to explain to her 9-year-old what jizz was. That was interesting.
Oh no!
Apparently, there's a neighborhood kid who is the equivalent of the ultimate Bebe's kid. As he would basically they put straps. They would strap down the basketball hoop to make sure that the hoop would stay still if it was winding too much, and he would go and unstrap the straps. He would remove decorations. He would dig random holes, and he brings up wonderful subjects such as that. So my sister had a fun little conversation with her son, trying to explain that. Who's 9? She just told him what it was.
It's man juice.
It's baby batter.
It's man juice.
It's man juice.
That's all it is. I'm dreading that conversation.
Oh, it's.
Oh no, the birds and the bees.
Wait till little Haley goes to school.
The thing is, I learned it all before. Anyway, my mum never had that conversation with me. I learned it before I even went to school. Mainly because this is going to be a cringe story that people are going to be like, what? So did you used to get the DVDs that were like chipped? So someone used to download them off the internet and sell them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my mum had a neighbour who did that, and she brought in this big binder full, and there was one that was out and it just said XXX. So I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what it was.
It's the Super Bowl.
Oh, it's Vin Diesel.
Yeah, Vin Diesel.
Well, I was so innocent. And I remember the porn, and it was a woman, and she took in this homeless guy, and she washed him up and served her muff to him. I guess it stayed with me, so I knew what it all was.
Lucky homeless guy.
Yeah.
You got a nice muff in the end.
Exactly. Kept him nice and warm.
Those
cold winter nights.
Called a cupcake after.
Loads of weird things has happened like that to me. I don't mind telling people the story. So my dad, I think Dor may have heard the story, or Rabbit may have. My dad was a long haul trucker, and he had like one of those vests on, like the sleeveless vests. It's kind of like what bikers wear, but it wasn't. High-vis. It was a high-vis. And he threw it on my bed for some reason, and I was like, why is this on my bed? So, of course, I was a young kid. I looked in the pockets, and I found Polaroids of my stepmom bent over. I saw into her soul. And hole. Yeah. So that's
and it was dark.
The good old soul hole.
Soul.
Literally, I don't understand why they put it on my bed. Why didn't they just think, put it on her bed? Why mine? Why does it always happen to me? Always me. Yeah.
I didn't, sadly, I didn't know what nympho meant until it was way too late. I was in college and I was talking to this girl. She's like, yeah, I broke up with my boyfriend because I'm kind of a nympho.
What?
And I tried to pretend I knew what it meant. Like, oh yeah, yeah. Just, oh yeah. And then I found out what it meant. And I was like, damn it, I should have asked her out. Damn it, damn it, why didn't I ask her out? The regrets
over
in
there
life.
just, yeah, I'm kind of a nympho. Oh yeah, that's totally my favorite kind of food.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, nympho. Like, yeah, everything's fine. And then I get home and I'm like, what the hell does that mean? And I found out what it meant. I'm like, no, it's an opportunity. What did I? Oh.
This is a very good opportunity at home, guys. If you don't know what something means, feel free to ask, because then you lose out on opportunities like dating a nympho.
This generation will know everything though, because they have their phone. You know.
Well, there's a lot of false stuff too. Sadly, there's a lot of misinformation out, so it's best if you get a good relationship with your parents or someone you can trust to kind of figure these things out.
Yeah.
Because if you try to do a deep dive, oh boy.
I remember in primary school there was a girl and she was like going around saying, "Are you a virgin? Are you a virgin?" And I was like, "What? What is that?" Because I didn't know, and she laughed. She laughed at it. I was about 6. What? Like for me, you know, kids these days. Be like, what's that on Google? Yes.
Or they'd be like, "Oh, I would like a delicious cream pie. Let me Google that."
Oh God! It traumatized me. That's traumatized me. My laptop will never be the same.
Oh come on! It's not that bad.
I've watched porn, but you know, and it's just a shock. Just you weren't expecting it. You were just thinking a nice little GIF will come up. You know, not thinking. I knew what a cream pie was, of course, but I didn't think it was going to come off that. And it was definitely not that pretty crispy what I saw.
Oh, then they weren't doing it right.
Was it not the creme de creme?
The creme de creme.
It looked sour. That's all I could tell you.
Sour.
Like what were you doing?
I was doing nothing. I was shocked.
That was more of a heated up Twinkie.
Rabbit, you were gonna say something.
That thought is long gone.
With the cream pie.
It was there, but it's gone now.
What was your first time? Like, if you want to talk about it, you just don't want to talk about it.
What do you mean by first time?
You know.
I think I know exactly what she's talking about.
First time.
Including Twinkies?
Yes.
Oh
wow, Twinkies.
Mine
was at the grocery store and I looked at the
info?
No, I was at the grocery store and I saw Hostess and I was like, I never tried this before, and I took it up to the register and they had to do a price check, so it was kind of embarrassing. Price check for Twinkies, and then bought it, and they're pretty good. I recommend them fried.
I can't stand your ass.
I don't know where that went, but that's not where I was going.
Are you talking about when you accidentally search something that ended up being
your first time? It could be sexual. It could be your first kiss. I'll say my first kiss.
Oh, you meant real life stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I was like. I bought a Twinkie. Woo!
What the fuck is Crispy going on about? Did he fill these cream pies himself? These Twinkies were filled with crispy batter.
Oh my god.
My first.
I do know the first time I made my. I'm sorry, Rabbit.
Yeah, well, my first kiss was with one of my best friends. So there's us two, and we were with a couple of girls, and they were asking to do dares and whatnot. And these two girls dared us to kiss, and we both like these girls, so we're like, okay, we kind of got to do it. Yeah, with my best friend at the time, and I was like, right, okay, we have to fake this, I'm not doing it, and he went all in, tongue and all. I could taste what he had for dinner. It was not nice at all.
Oh,
me my surprise.
No.
Wait, what do you have for dinner?
Tongue. That's what.
Hey, surprisingly, he had Twinkies. Can you believe that?
I know a girl who had a similar situation. She had a first kiss and her boyfriend burped in her mouth. That's a true story, and she could taste what he had for dinner. So that
Twinkies.
Oh,
Exactly. Man,
Those
the
damn
world is a
Twinkies.
small place.
He went to Twinkie Town.
she did. She generally got filled up. So
Wow.
I bet she wasn't really gassed up for that situation, huh?
mine was my first kiss was. I remember was with a guy called Sam, and I think I was pretty late. I was 13. I don't know if that's considered late. Around here it is.
That says much about your area then.
And I remember, it was my boyfriend at the time, and he was called, like I said, he was called Sam. But then a few years, it was literally about 4 years ago. I seen him at a funeral, so that was fun. Yeah, he sat right next to me at a funeral, so I was like, yep, don't make direct eye contact with him.
Golly.
Yeah,
awkward.
it was very awkward. You know, when you can see someone trying to get your attention, like tapping, and I was like, yeah, no, okay, not looking. Yeah. Crispy?
My first. Oh, okay.
No,
go ahead, Lula.
No, it's fine. No.
No, it's
ahead,
fine. It's
Crispy.
fine.
We'll leave Lula for last because she's got something authentic brewing.
What?
She's got a salty story.
She's putting the expectations sky high.
God, what would be my first kiss? I think like my first kiss was like I was on like holiday in Turkey and just met this like my family made friends with this like mother and daughter. She was like my age, and we hit it off. And I think I remember like walking on the beach. I know, cringe, I know, but like 12, 13 years old, what can you do?
That's cute though.
I don't remember precisely. I can't remember it now. I remember we kissed like it was just like a not a long kiss. I just remember the end of the holidays. Like I remember getting that dress. Like she's like write to me every day. I was like okay. That didn't last long. That's what you call it? A summer romance. Yeah.
You were living the dream of like Danny and Sandy.
Pretty much. Except I didn't get the flying car at the end, but you know.
Oh, you were generally the High School Musical. You just didn't go to her high school after.
Oh god.
Oh, bless her. Did she have one of those things in her hair where it was like a braid? Please tell me she did.
I think she had to have braided. I think.
Yeah, everyone who comes back from Spain or somewhere like that when you were a kid always had those colourful strands of hair. I never got one. So I'm gonna shout at my mum. I'm joking. Go on, Crispy.
Oh, just truth or dare smoker. Girlfriend at the time. Was not enjoyable.
Could you taste it?
Oh, the Benson hedges.
Oh,
oh my god!
I had to clean the tar off my teeth with a napkin.
No!
Oh
no!
You're capping. What the fuck?
Don't. Smoking is fine. As smokers is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just at the time, what the hell? Maybe like 14, 15 or something at the time. So yeah, that's the one I remember the most. Because of course you remember the bad tasting one.
Yeah, my old friend, she does. Ugh. Burped right in the mouth. How could she even still? She's still with him to this day. Well, that'd be long gone.
That must have been one hell of a burp then.
He burped into her soul hole.
she was like,
wow.
She was like, Colgate.
Colgate.
Minty fresh.
Yummy beef stroganoff.
Oh.
Was it strong enough?
Lula, what was yours?
I was relatively young actually. I was like 10, I think, and I had a crush
Lula,
on this
are you
guy.
from my estate? Because that was right. No, I'm kidding.
But yeah, I had a crush on this guy, and rest his soul. Yeah, he died like a couple years ago, but yeah, he gave me a kiss on my cheek. I gave him a kiss on his, and then we kissed on the lips, like just little cute little pecks. Oh my God, my dad threw the biggest fit, went to the boy's house and scared him to the point where the boy quit talking to me, like completely.
Oh my
I was
gosh.
so upset.
Oh.
I was so mad. I was just like, how could you do this to me? He's like, it was easy. I went to his house.
Oh no.
That's the way to do it.
I just that that was a theme with my dad. Like I had a couple of guy friends that came to visit me one time when I lived over at our little acre of land in the countryside. They rode their bikes all the way to this is country miles. Like if you know what country miles mean. I don't know
No.
if it means something different. Basically, the city, like a city block is like a block. You think of a city block, well, extend that. Extend that to like maybe a 15-minute walk instead.
Right.
But yeah, they came and rode their bikes all the way down to my house and knocked on the door, asked if I was there, and my dad scared them away. And they're just like, "We came to your house, but there was a scary black man that answered the door." And he told us to mind our own business and get off his property.
Oh.
Get off my lawn.
Dad, I'm allowed to have friends. And he's just like, not guy friends. I'm just like, Dad, please. You're
Different
archaic.
That sounds like a nice dad, though. He was protecting you.
Yeah, he did his best.
That's cute. I think I'd be like that with Noogie.
You have to be careful because if you're too protective, then once you get to escape, you start to try to experience everything.
Two hoe phases. Two hoe phases.
Yep. You're like, oh, I've been sheltered my life. Oh, I'm in college. I can do whatever I want.
Pretty fucking much.
What is this Eiffel Tower I keep hearing of?
No.
What is this spit roast I keep hearing of?
No.
It sounds amazing.
No.
Was the Eiffel Tower something sexual?
Yes.
What?
Google it with a safe search off.
Yes,
really?
Google it.
Watch it. 1 second.
I don't even want to know. I'm not googling this.
Sexual.
Because this is going on YouTube, I won't explain it. But
no, we're not safe for work, I guess. I think I may have heard of this. Eiffel Tower sex position involves 3 people or more people where one person is either on all fours or lying on their back, and the other. Yeah, no, I'm not going to carry on reading that.
I told you.
There's a lot of stuff actually goes into this, though.
Hey, big time. The French were only good for one thing.
Wow. Crispy's canceled. Get him out of here.
Oui. Oh, cancel that donut.
Oh, oui.
Oh my goodness. Right,
Oh
so
my
one
God.
person gets on all fours and forms the base of the tower. That person performs oral sex on the partner standing in front while being penetrated by the other partner from behind. Then the outside partners high five. No. Or touch hand with a base partner. What the fuck? Who thinks of these things?
Hey, Nader. You should look up cherry cheesecake.
No, I'm not even going to, Lula, because if that shocks me what you have, no.
How to ruin food for someone.
I did have a buddy who basically to make it, he had a threesome, and to make it less, I guess, at the time, less gay per se, they put a blanket over between her body. So there was like her head's hanging out one side, there's a blanket, and then her butt's on the other side.
Oh my God.
And they're on each side of the blanket, so they can't see each other. So that's.
I watched a movie, Nymphomaniac, I think it's called with Shia LaBeouf. and it's like got real sex scenes in it. So if you wanted like a kinky movie, watch that. But apparently, if you have two very large men,
Sweetie, I'm in the middle of something. Stop.
If you going both ways, you just can feel each other inside. I don't know. Apparently,
Talking about DP, double penetration.
well,
Wait, what are we talking? Are we talking about that? Are we
Playing
allowed to
sports?
talk about that?
so I don't know if it's true. I'm never going to experience it because I'm not that much of a daredevil. However, I'm assuming it's true because the vagina tissue is only thin, so you would be able to feel everything.
Yeah,
right?
you have to be careful.
Yeah.
You do have to be careful.
Apparently, it's like thingy and swords, like drawing swords or something.
That's what I said.
You can imagine, but apparently, in like people get turned off by it for feeling another man's penis, and then they can't go through with it.
If you're going into a male female threesome, you have to.
Apparently,
Yeah.
they never heard the golden rule.
You have to really trust your friend if you're going to enjoy it at all. Otherwise,
I don't think
you
I
might
could
as
do
well
it with
just
a
sit that
friend.
one out.
I don't think I could do it with a friend.
It's really weird because I'm poly, so the idea of it is not really a big deal to me, but I would only want to do it with a friend because they're the only people I would trust, you know?
Yeah. Well, I've
Unless I like see them as like a sister or a brother type. It's
yeah,
just
that's exactly it. So
Oh, that's even better.
oh,
No,
I'm sorry.
no,
I'm
whoa,
sorry.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
outside here.
we've spoke about it before. Like, I could never,
Help, stepbrother, I'm stuck.
Oh Lord,
I'll be there right away.
I could never make jokes about like with Rabbit or Dane, or I make jokes with Lulu and Crispy all the time about having sex, or I could say to Lulu, "I'm gonna munch on your box," and she'd giggle. Right? As
Ooh.
However, I could never say to like Dane, like
Ooh.
I've also been in a relationship with a friend and it ended bad. So I could never do it again. Not that I'm going to do it again with Gamer, but yeah.
No,
Well, if Gamer shaves his head, then we know he's out. So
yeah, Egghead is out.
Yep.
Lula, I'll be munching your box.
Newly single, ready to mingle.
No, Rabbit's put in this. Man. I couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't do it with a like. No, I'd laugh. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but I'd giggle.
I can do it with a friend. I can't do it with a best friend, or better.
Thinking of doing it with my best friend makes me want to physically be sick. I love my best friend.
Most definitely.
I could
God damn it, Crispy.
Jesus, Chris, where do you find these things?
It's Crispy.
I don't know if I can actually put this on Crispy because we
No!
Who
did that? Who did that? God damn it, Rabbit!
So Lula, what does poly actually mean for you? Like, I'm not.
Huh?
What? I'm interested in everyone's.
Oh, basically, it just means I'm not monogamous. I can be monogamous, but I don't have a problem with not being monogamous either. As long as like the boundaries are set and people are very honest about what they're doing. Because you can cheat when you're in a polyamorous relationship.
Oh,
because it's a break of trust or like trust. Damn, I'm talking like I'm drunk. But yeah, it's a break of trust. So you can have people in your little polycule, which is normally what polyamorous relationships can be called if there's more than like 4 people, but you can also like break that trust of the people that you've entered this bond with. There's some people that have like open polycules that they're just like, okay, you can bring in whoever you want. but it's still about communication, just
So,
like any relationship.
It's not like swinging.
No.
Okay, because I'm so boring.
No. No, this is just.
I don't like. I'm so interested in it, so I hope you don't mind me asking questions. So, could you have like? I'm generally like an old woman. Could you have? Just say in this situation, could you be with all four in this voice chat now, and everyone will be okay with that?
As long as the communication is clear and everybody is aware of what's going on, then yeah.
So,
but go ahead.
So if like you and me, chat's gonna get kinky. So if me and you like, oh, I don't fancy a penis tonight. Do you want me and you to just go and have a little bump boxes? You know what I mean? Could them three get pissed that we haven't involved them?
Actually, that's very common. Jealousy is common in polyamorous relationship. As long as you have good communication and you understand where everybody's coming from, you can. You can
I hope I know where all the cum's coming from.
I just hope there's more than one bed. Because if there's not more than one bed, we're having a problem.
Yeah. Also, like
actually, I pref having my own room.
But like, also,
oh yeah.
What if the guys were not into other guys? When
That's
they only
fine.
wanted you.
That's fine. That's called a pivot.
Oh my
god.
Pivot.
Pivot. Yeah, there's a pivot. That means there's one person that everybody basically are with. That's who they're dating, but they're not with each other. So
as much as you were describing this right now, the gif that Rabbit's put in is exactly my face right now. As you're talking, I'm just like, comes everywhere. What's happening?
There's a lot of coming and going in certain relationships, and it's not for everybody, of course. So you go in with a circle of trust.
Yeah, I think.
And it's not for everybody.
It interests me a lot. Like, it fascinates me. I couldn't do it because I'm very jealous. I'm a very, I'm.
That's fine. Some people are just monogamous.
Yeah, not jealous as in like mine can't be. That's fine. We've always said if we had. I hope my mum never listens to this. But I said if we ever had a three-way, it would be with another girl. And I said.
I hope your mom does listen to this.
Yeah, I hope no one ever sends this to my mum, please.
Do it. Send it to your mom. Send it to her mom.
I said he could do stuff to the girl, but he couldn't go inside her because he's only ever been inside me. So I'd be like, I don't like that. However, I'd be like, yeah, but I can do stuff with her. You know what I mean? I'm very He's proud of that, by the way. He's not ashamed of only having my vagina. Just FYI. But yeah, I'm quite like, it's my penis. You've only, you know what I mean? So I want to be good polyamorous.
No,
you're very possessive. I got
That's
you.
it. That's
it. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's absolutely fine. It's just how some people are. The funny thing is, I'm also demi-romantic. So I'm polyamorous.
Mean?
So being
like
demi-romantic means that I don't have like I don't get crushes that easily. I do not. Like, the last crush I had known the person for like 2-3 years prior. And everybody's just like, yeah, that's normally how people develop. But no. Like, I don't get close to people that easily. Not romantically, anyway. Like, I'm good with having friends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And, like, I can be, like, really close with friends, but I'm not good with romance. However, you're about to get confused again. I am pansexual, which means I can have sex whenever I want. There doesn't have to be an emotional attachment.
Meow. Nicole enters chat. Hello.
And that means, like, I don't really care about gender. Like, it doesn't matter what gender they go by, as long as I'm like attracted to them.
I thought that
I'm
was
good to go.
Oh no, that's asexual, isn't it? Where you don't want to have sex.
Yeah, asexuality is where you're just like, no. I mean, you can still want to have sex, but you're not. It's not something that gets you going. You know, a lot of people who are asexual do it for their partner,
Yeah.
so they can still experience sexual feelings and stuff like that, but it's not something that is a really big part of their life.
Well, I'm sure Gamer won't mind me telling. He's very like You might not want me to say this. Actually, he won't care. What I'm saying.
What is it?
I'm trying to think. Do I say this? He's very like He's very handsy, which is he always How can I feel my body? You know what I mean? Like,
oh, is he a cuddle bug?
No. He is, but it goes beyond that sometimes. And he says things like, his brothers listen to this, so I'm not sure I want to hear. However, he's very much, he likes my behind. That's what always got his attention. He says it doesn't belong on my body, it's too big, blah, blah, blah. Not too big, but like big. He says weird things that like he would sniff. He will sniff. I don't want to say it. He will sniff butt burps straight from my bum. He doesn't do it, but he says he would do it. He's that type of person. No, I'm like, that's just effing disgusting. It doesn't turn me on. Like, I don't think that would turn many people on. I don't know why I'm telling you this.
You'd be very surprised. There's all sorts of places on the internet.
He doesn't sniff my ass. However, just for me, I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird.
They call it a brapping fetish, which is kind of funny.
At least he'd be there at Crackerdorf.
Brazilian braps.
I don't think he wants to like. I don't think he has a fart fetish. If that's what that is, Crispy.
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's what the other thing is. Yeah.
I think he just really likes it, and I guess
he probably just likes your ass.
He does. He really
fucking
does. If I saw it off for him, I would just get.
Just give it to him. Leave me alone. Stop touching me here. Just take my ass. Take it in the other room. Leave me alone.
We've had. I'm done. I don't care about this. We've had anal once, and it's not my cup of tea. It wasn't unpleasant. Just it's not something that I want to do again. I've experienced it. Ticked it off my list. It's done now. However, it freaked him out at first. He was like, Nicole, it felt weird. And then now he's like, Nicole, I want to do it again.
Of course.
I really want to do it again. Let's do it again. Can we do it again? Oh, Nicole. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do it again. Leave my ass alone. You know? I don't know.
I have no comment.
It probably reminds him of the first couple.
You like anal, Luna. Lula.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've spoke about this.
Yeah, as long as it's like good prep beforehand and good aftercare, because it can hurt.
That freaked me out. The aftercare freaked me out. Like, like nothing happened. You know, nothing came out. If you know what I mean, just nothing like that came out. However, it was just the after of like, shit, we've just done that. Like, don't look at me. You know, have you done anal, Crispy?
Anal? No.
Would you want to do anal? Not with me. That's not
with you especially.
Oh my!
I got the prep and everything ready.
That kind of podcast.
I can't find a gift for that.
It's the Harshole Tender podcast.
It generally is. I'd be so Harshole. Dora, have you?
No, I have not.
And Rabbit would. I don't think.
Oh, I know. Rabbit's had several
would you do
anal experiences.
I don't really care. If they wanted to, I wouldn't say like no, but at the same time, like it's like whatever.
He's sort of like, huh?
I'm like indifferent to it all.
It just baffles. Like, Yeah. That's why I go to Lula, because she is the kinkiest person I know. She took the crown. She's generally taken the crown.
The thing is, I'm pretty tame.
Lula, I mentioned click clamps, and you were like, "Hello, hi, I've appeared."
Doesn't mean you summoned me.
I generally, you're like Beetlejuice. I'll just say, I'll say vagina juice 3 times, and Lula will appear.
No.
appear where though?
The soul hole.
The soul. It all comes back to the bussy.
Man, I don't want that to be my summon. What the fuck? Man, talk about getting fucked over literally.
Oh my God.
Just mention that she'd rather be the bone zone. Yeah, the bone zone. Oh, there she is.
The bone
No, not my dirty laundry, crispy stuff.
Oh, what? We need to know. We can't leave us out. What's the bone zone?
You don't know about the bone zone?
No. I want to know.
You gotta play
Skeleton.
Undertale, and you will learn all about the bone zone.
Yeah.
Generally, the gif again of what rabbits put. That's just gonna pop up a lot.
That skit from where that gif comes from. Oh, he does a great job. Steve Brule.
He does. It's so weird
it's
John C. Reilly started there and is where he's at now.
I don't
like when he
That's
was
the
in
actor.
Mm-hmm.
what movie was he? Which Marvel movie was he in? Guardians of the Galaxy 2, I think.
Who's that?
And one as well, I think.
Which actor?
Andy? Is he?
I will send you
The
So who?
he also played in Step Brothers, the movie that's been
Oh, yeah.
He's
He was
opposite Will Ferrell. Yeah.
Yes, Step Brothers is
And
such a good film.
Yeah,
He's in
seeing
Ricky
him in a
Bobby too, I
serious-
think.
Yeah, he is. Seeing him in a serious role and him doing really well at it was really mind-boggling.
Mm.
Like I'm so used to him being goofy.
It's real easy to get typecasted in Hollywood too, so it's really good to see someone like him be able to pull off multiple roles, like Stifler's mom, in terms of Stifler's mom version, or his son. Anytime I would see him act, Ryan Reynolds to a point as well. He always seems to play a similar character.
Yeah.
As like Van Wilder when I first saw him. So it's very tough to get typecast. Very tough to get rid of that typecast once you do something very, very well.
Oh yes.
It's like we've been watching The Office lately, the American Office, and I will never see Dwight. If I see him in any other role, he will forever be Dwight. I love him. I think he's hilarious. So it's kind of the same. It's the same with Carl Pilkington. He's been in like Derek and what? He's just forever the idiot abroad.
Yeah,
he's not
he
anyone
is.
else. He's hilarious. I love him. I'm hoping you know who Carl Pilkington is.
I know the emote.
Let me show you this guy.
He has some strange quotes.
His head's so perfectly round.
I love him. I really want him to do a show of like him going around looking for ghosts or looking at history, searching for aliens. I want him to do something. I want to do it with him. It's my dream.
I mean, I wouldn't mind to do it with him, but I like Steve Burchett better.
Have any random question? Just speaking of ghosts, have any of you ever encountered a ghost?
Yeah.
Was that a yes, Lula? Because I'm seeing
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a few times. Do you want to speak about it or?
Hmm?
Do you want to speak about it or?
Oh, I live in West Virginia, hon.
Is that scary? Is it? I don't know. I don't know the stereotype.
Yeah, there's ghosts all in these forests.
What the fuck? I didn't even think there was forest in West Virginia. Oh my god, am I being stupid again?
Yes.
The United States is a big place.
It is a very big place.
It's a very big place with very varying biosystems and stuff like that. But yeah, West Virginia is mostly mountains and forest.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. I'm googling it right now. It's stunning.
Appalachian Mountains, is that correct?
Yes. Appalachian.
Appalachian.
We don't want none of your accents over here. Oh, yeah.
It's Appalachia. If you say it wrong, I'm going to throw an Appalachia.
Oh,
no, that's how you remember to say it, right?
I'm in Ohio. We don't have accents, apparently.
Oh boy, Ohio.
Ohio's such a meme right now.
I don't get it.
I think even
only in Ohio, and it's like, what?
Let's just say it's a lot worse than Florida, man.
That's true. We do not have that reputation, at least.
Yeah, but I think Florida man is scared of Ohio.
Oh man,
I'm not good.
That's bad.
Maybe I'm just an old lady.
Nah, the world moves at a blistering pace, and while you have a wonderful child and other things, I have way too much time on my hands.
Samesies.
So yeah, go, Lula. Go. What?
Well, I actually think I was visited by a fucking ghost last night.
What the fuck?
Because, like, okay, I went to sleep with my door completely shut. Like, not able, like, I have OCD. So I check my doors and stuff like that at least 3 or 4 times to make sure they're shut. Because otherwise, in my brain, they're not shut. Well, in the middle of the fucking night, my cats are in my room. I don't know how the fuck they got the door open. They don't have thumbs. Little shitheads. They turned over my garbage. I was so mad. That's what woke me up, was that they turned over my garbage. I could not figure out how they got into my fucking room. So I think maybe a ghost opened it up, or maybe they just got fucking clever. It's one or the two.
Burglar cats.
That's right. Like, yeah, it's like, literally, like, about the cat thing. It like happened like 2 weeks before Christmas. In them got a small like room. I remember hearing this meowing. I was like, "Where's this meowing come from?" And I opened the spare room. My cat was in there. I was like, "Who the hell's closed the door?" My cat never goes in there. For some reason, the cat's in there and he's locked in there. I don't know how long he's been locked in there. So I opened it. I spoke to my parents the next morning. I was like, do any of you like lock the cat in the spare room? Like, no. So I don't know what the hell has happened. I don't know if the cat's like pushed the door or something, but it's quite a tough door to close. So somehow managed to find my cat locked in a room without no one knowing how.
They get in the weirdest places. Like my sister's had him, and I'm sorry. Yeah, she has. It was in the fridge. They had to worry about the fridge because the cat liked to get into the fridge, into one of the boxes that you put like vegetables and stuff like that.
Yeah, like a vegetable box.
The thing underneath where like your main place would be, or one of the boxes at the bottom of the fridge. But yeah, we'll get in there and just be happy and content in the fridge for hours.
just literally chilling.
Yep, just being a cat.
Both of my grandmother's houses were haunted. My mama on my mom's side had a ghost that really liked scissors.
Cutting edge.
And knives and stuff like that. And then in my hey sis.
She just cooked it.
Oh, this is a code word for ghost. Yep. Ah!
In my other mama's house, I'm pretty sure it was a child ghost because it always liked to play with the toys in the house.
The kid ghosts always freak me out the most. They're the ones that trip me the F out.
Oh.
Can't deal with kid ghosts. No.
You reminded me.
Go on.
You reminded me of Goosebumps, one that I used to watch as a kid. That used to creep me creep me way out. Ugh.
Classic books.
Yeah.
Classic series.
I haven't even a TV show.
Oh yeah, the MTV show.
Did you used to ever watch Are You Afraid of the Dark?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was so cool when they were sat around the campfire. Are you afraid of the dark?
What was scarier though was Unsolved Mysteries. That shit was true.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Me and my sister would watch that and be like, anytime they was anywhere near Ohio, we'd be like, oh God, they're coming to they're gonna be outside our door. Watch the windows. They're coming to get us.
When I was little, we used to play Zombies Ate My Neighbors at my cousin's
Classic.
house. And Little Lula's baby brain was stupid as fuck. Anyway, anytime we'd play it, even though I loved playing the game, I would get really scared at night and be like, "Oh Jesus, they're gonna come!" Because my cousin lived like literally maybe a block or two from the graveyard, and I'd be like, "Oh no, I picked the worst place to be."
Oh, I can hear
If the
you
dead
clearly.
rise, they're gonna come right here.
Yeah, one time when you'll always hear stories with Kirsty. Rabbit always says she's my imaginary friend. We were young, we were about 14, and we decided to go and walk in a graveyard at night. Stupid, very stupid. And we were walking and it was pitch black, and then coming up, no one believes us, and I can promise hand on heart this happened. As we were walking up this, I can't even explain what it was. It was just, it looked, you're gonna laugh, but this was what it was. Like what we saw, it was a floating, looked like a floating pizza box, but it wasn't a pizza box. It was like kind of like smoke, if that makes any sense. But it was floating towards us. It wasn't like fog. It wasn't anything, anything like that. And it was floating towards us, and we just looked at each other as if to say, "Did you see that?" And she said, like, she nodded. And we both ran. But she went, "Should I record it?" Because you remember the old phones, like the Walkman. You wouldn't have been able to get it. And I just went to her, "No, fucking run!" And we ran. We just ran. No one believes us to this day, and it 100% happened. But that's not the only time we've seen a ghost. Like, we've seen a lot of times. But one time my friend Simon, he was doing a Ouija board. Now my granddad told me never ever do a Ouija board. He's a policeman, he's seen a lot of things, and he said that was one of the worst things he's ever done. He went, never ever do it. So my old friend Simon did a Ouija board, and he took his the glass started moving, and he took his finger off the glass, and as he done it, he's like, "I need a breather," and he stood near the blinds, and in England, the blinds like have the beads at the bottom.
Oh, yeah, I've got one of those.
Yes. Well, a gust of wind flew into the house, and the cord went round his neck and started pulling. And I promise, and yeah, he showed us the mark on his neck when he had it, and he's like, "No," and I was like, "Yes, because you took your hand off the freaking glass. What do you expect?" Yeah.
God, that's
I'll never do a Ouija board. I don't mind going looking for
really
ghosts.
spooky.
Don't mind looking for ghosts. Now I'm older, but not a Ouija board. No. That's why I said you and Alex should go and do like ghost hunting. That would be funny.
Because I've seen like YouTube videos, like people doing that sort of stuff, and it does look sketchy as anything.
Yeah, but
So
if you make it like real, you don't make it so it's cringe.
Oh, so what I mean, yeah. There's like talking like haunted and stuff. There's a castle not far away from me, and there's a I think she's called like the Blue Lady, and it's creepy. She's like chills in the tower, and you can see her. And I remember when I saw her, one of my friends was like coming from a party one time, and he was like drunk, but he didn't know where to go. He ended up at the castle. He ended up sleeping down in the like the jail bit underneath, and then he's telling me like all the different noises and everything you can hear. I was like, why would you do that? And he's like, I was drunk. I was like, oh god. But yeah, it's the amount of like noises you hear. Just like hearing like footsteps and everything. I'd be like, oh. But like apparently, if like apparently there's another ghost called the White Lady, and she like goes through like the grounds of the castle at night, and I would just hate to do that. Like to see like imagine seeing that dark at night and just seeing that, but no, thank you.
You'd be the worst ghost hunter ever.
I know, but it's just hearing these stories and it's like, no.
Nah, I'm with Door.
I can imagine. Is there anybody there?
When Door
Yeah,
plays a fucking
fuck
scary
off.
game, I'm just like, nah, I'm out. Bye.
That's what I mean. That's the difference between video games and like real life. Like it's a video game, but like seeing it, so I guess it'd be a whole different experience in real life.
I can really imagine you, like Alex, recording it and you just out of shot running miles away. Like, I'm saving myself.
I'll be like,
nope.
I'll be out there. Nope.
He's got his eyes
It'd be
and
like
ears closed.
it's like that scene from Scary Movie 2 where she's like, I thought I was your best friend, and she's like, was, but
Oh, Scary Movie. I love the first 3 films.
I
They're
love
fantastic.
the second one. Where she starts fighting the cat. That's generally like me with my cat now. He's an asshole. Oh, he's just like that black cat. He's generally that bear. He's an asshole. You'll hear me complaining about him, but that second film is hilarious. I love the bit where she's singing in the car. She's like, "Shut up, bitch! Let me sing the song." Oh. And there's like a part. Me and Twitch and Triforce, we always say like right, left, right, kick. Oh, son. Oh, we all.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, I think we've done quite a lot today. We've been on for an hour and 35 minutes. They're getting longer.
I think we've covered quite a few different topics.
We've went from ghosts to like we've actually really done a roller coaster.
Literally.
Love, say what?
We went from Marvel, retail, trauma, child abuse,
General school stuff, anal.
Yeah.
The gambit, the entire gambit.
Don't forget the Twinkies.
I guess it's the last podcast. We covered it all. We covered it all.
This is just the tip of the iceberg. I can tell you that much.
So every week we're going to be inviting. Well, always the tip.
Just the tip. I didn't think y'all heard me on that one.
She teases us with the tip.
I'll tip my hat to that.
Jeez.
Be sure to tip your waiters.
Oh my god.
Lula's gone.
However big or small.
Just lay it right in the middle of the table.
Exactly. Oh, here we go. It's my big tip.
Make sure it's after dessert.
Especially the cream pie. Right, Nader? Right?
I'm never Googling that again. The thing is, I'm going to Google it now and see if it actually comes up, because my phone's... See if it comes up, right? Cream pie gif.
I was going to say, it depends on the percentage in each state, doesn't it, as well?
So if it makes you feel any better, we all came from that. Most of us all came from that. So.
Well,
what, from that gif?
From a cream pie.
From my phone's on the safe settings.
Fair enough.
Yeah, the first link is sex.com. So that's not. Yeah.
Have you been infiltrating my phone?
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's worse. It's worse. It's worse. I can't even show you what I'm seeing.
It's like, no, it's the same thing. Wait, no. It's worse. How did it get worse?
It's too late. It's too late for her. We've lost her.
I don't think I'll be able to send you it, Lula.
We lost her in the cream pie.
Yes.
Lula, it's actually sent to you. Discord normally doesn't send it.
Be careful.
Nate's
Lula.
sending me porn.
Oh.
How's that
Oh,
possible?
I want to be on that list.
What the fuck? Oh, but apparently I can't send it to the Discord chat because it says explicit content cannot be to the desired yeah, that word.
Recipient.
That's the one.
Yeah.
So it's only because it's Lula I can send it to her privately, but I can't send it to the podcast chat.
Some with Discord, some channels have restrictions against, like, some say, "Oh, you can post whatever you want here," and then some are like, "Oh, you can post whatever you want," with slight exceptions. So if it feels something is weird,
I think you
let it go through.
I think you got to make certain like channels like age
We have
restricted.
wonderful Twinkies, Nader.
Yeah. When you're seeing them move, it's quite shocking.
Oh, moving's the best part.
Crispy Kreme.
I mean, I agree, so it's okay. To each their own.
It's all about that drip and not what you're wearing.
Good lord.
No!
So I was going to put like a little preview of what we've been saying. So
Oh my god.
last week it was like warning, welcome to Harsholes, and I was going to say like, this episode includes cream pies, child abuse, and ghosts.
I mean, you should put a trigger warning in regards to the trauma stuff that we were talking about, because it could cause people to have like either flashbacks.
Yeah. I mean,
something
I
like
wouldn't
that.
think it was not really child abuse. Well, kind of is, but it's not.
It's on the verge.
It's
It's on a
yeah.
very
It's
thin
just,
line.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's
You
on a
know?
very thin
Yeah, it
line.
needs a trigger. They do, like, people deserve a trigger. I should hunt that teacher down. He still works in schools.
Hunt him down, pick him up, and tell people back in his bum for a
Smack his
penny.
ass for a penny. Penny for
Then throw him in the bush after. Yeah.
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 Just see her harassing this poor man with a walker.
Lila, I'm doing it for you.
It's been 82 years.
I'll bend over. Do you remember this ass? Do you remember it? No, I won't really. That's weird. Run up to a random man. Do you remember it?
What?
No, but I will now.
Well, it turns out I haven't seen that since 2001.
I was younger. It was like 1999 or 2000. I was really young. That's what's weird.
Oh boy.
And the only thing, what's weird is he only did it to me in my class. I don't remember ever seeing him do it to anyone else. It was only me. So he went for me. Maybe it was because I was like the smallest kid and I was like, the dinkiest one. But he never done it to anyone else. So,
That is bizarre.
That's weird.
Yeah. And also him licking my best friend's yogurt, and that's not a double entendre. He actually dipped his finger in and licked it.
I would have thrown it at him. I'm gonna be real. I would have thrown it at him.
Yeah.
My ass would have been expelled because I would have thrown it at him.
When I do the edit on this, I'm actually going to put the screenshot of mine and her WhatsApp so you can actually see her saying, "Do you remember this?" And me going, "Oh my god, do you remember?" Just so you know, I'm not bullshitting, because it did, it's fucking weird. But we'll probably be calling it a day just because we've been nearly 2 hours and Jesus Christ, all you talk. So I'm kidding.
Sorry, I can talk sometimes, but most of the time I'm actually quite shy. But so things like this, I do like doing these sort of certain things.
Well, we'll be doing it more often. If you ever wanna, we're doing it every week. I don't know how long we're gonna be doing it for. Give everyone a little bit of a rest. But next week we're gonna have Wilco on because he's been bitching. He was
bitching and whining. Where's my go?
So I said, "You can do it next week." He's like, "Yeah, best be on next week." Okay. So.
Oh my.
Yeah. I was so I will apologize for last episode because I had such anxiety to get on and I didn't want to do it, and I was like, I don't want to do it. I'm going to be my voice I was just having so much anxiety, so I rushed on without thinking. So I just thought, well, my stream settings are fine. I can hear everyone in the background. It's fine. And yeah.
I don't know what you're so anxious about. You have a lovely voice.
Oh, please do not.
I will.
No, I have one of the worst one accents from England. People think I'm Scottish. There's nothing wrong with being Scottish, but I'm not Scottish. Nor am I Irish, nor am I Welsh. I'm from the north of England.
You're a northerner.
I'm a northerner. Yeah, I get
And
all
an
the
ex
time.
that was a northerner.
What, from north of England?
Yeah, I think so. Chester?
Chester is kind of north, but we're more north.
Only just north.
Yeah, you're way north.
Yeah, I'm like close to Scotland. I'm on the border of Scotland, really.
I'm southern as you can get.
You're from London?
No, I'm more southern than that.
French?
No, no, thank God. I'm a southwest boy.
I know you've got a very posh. I know you live near the sea.
Yes.
Because I've seen the picture.
But I go in between this and farmer.
Yeah, I've noticed that. You do a very good Derby.
A Derby?
A dairy farmer.
Dairy farmer, yeah. Listen, I'll say water.
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 Water bottle.
What bottle of water?
Bottle water.
There it is.
Last week, I tried to. What the fuck is that?
Fuck is what?
Oh, sorry, I'm gonna have to edit that out. The final gamer just sent me a picture, and I was like, "Who the fuck is?" I'm not gonna say anything. However, I've realized who it is, and I feel bad.
Oh, I'm not going to get on the podcast, but I'm just going to disrupt it by sending pictures.
Why isn't he on here?
He doesn't want to be on the podcast. He hates his voice. He doesn't want to be on it.
Man, stop being a weenie.
Come on.
Yeah.
He said he's gonna come on if we ever, get peanut butter on. People who don't know, him and peanut butter and rabbit are all a little clique. Rabbit's like, bitch, what?
Martin has to come on for his guest appearance. If other people do.
He will. He's just what a dick. He's just sent a caption to them. Sorry. Anyway, so last week, this will be one of the last things I say on stream. Not on stream, on the podcast. Last week, there's a guy that I play with called Dougie. And I'm trying to enunciate my words a lot more, so I'm trying my best to not lose my accent, but kind of wean it off so my kid doesn't pick up a lot of the bad habits. So where we're from, we say water or can I have some butter, and I hate it. It's so chavvy. It's god awful. So I'm trying to enunciate, saying, "Can I have some water?" And he's like, "Why are you trying to be so posh? You're common." And I'm just like, I'm just trying to better myself. Don't. There's trying to be better, and then you're just common, Nicole. Stop it.
Why are you trying to be a southerner?
This is it. And I was like, I get abuse in my chat. Get abuse.
Trust me, I get it.
You don't get abuse. You get love and devotion. I've been in your chat.
No, I get bullied all the time. All the time.
I love going in your chat. I love going in. This is one thing about, like, we said this last week. We go into Lula's chat and it's just such a vibe. It's just everyone's so lovely there. They're welcoming, and you go.
Yeah, if you're not their streamer.
I don't think you get abused. I think honestly, you've got some good people in there.
I do. They're Bebe's kids, but they're good.
You abuse us, to be fair.
How dare!
Yes, you do.
It's her job.
She's like, that's what she is. She's like a dominatrix. We go in there and love, and she's like, "That's not enough. Get down, dog."
No, don't listen to her. She doesn't know what she's talking about. And we come back
for more. It's the same with like the Final Gamer streams. He says his thing for his streams is if you get abused, not bad for anyone listening, but if you get abused, so if he calls you like a dickhead or he says something, Rabbit will understand, Crispy, you all know. If he says something, it's meant with love, but if he's nice to you, it's because he doesn't really know you yet. You know what I mean? So if you get abused, you are a part of the family, and that's gamer. And if you get like, "Hi, how are you?" Oh, nice, you're not really known yet. That's his philosophy. So we all get abused.
I just like treating people equally, regardless of whether I know them all that well or not. Admittedly, I don't time out people who first start following me, but
they haven't learned yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't learned. I give them like a small window, unless they're like wanting to be timed out. It's like people hear that they're just like, "Oh, I can be timed out. How interesting! What is the trigger to make her time me out?"
Just let her know that she's the streamer of the month last month, and then that'll let you know that.
Someone ban him. Someone ban him. Nah, I deleted my good save of Zomboid on stream, like live. I was trying to back out of it.
That was meant to be clipped. Lula, I also need your cum clips, and that sounds weird, really weird. So I apologise. Lula, I need that cum clip that I made. Were you talking about cum? It needs to be on the internet. We need to see it.
I don't see what y'all are talking about.
You said
everyone says it that way. Like, no. Come here. Yeah.
You said it with such emphasis. Come
here.
No, you didn't say it like that. The clip stands for itself. I will show this podcast.
It sounds the same regardless. Come. Like, it sounds the same.
She didn't. She said it with emphasis. We knew what you meant.
No. No.
Just after one of her RR, she's like, come. And you're just like, oh my god!
We all did it at the same time.
Do you ever do an auto on yours, Nader?
Definitely not. My accent.
You should try it.
No, I'm not going to embarrass myself. No.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
No.
It would be Ora.
Ora. This is like a seal.
What?
Thanks, doll. Thanks.
Oh my god. I think your voice is lovely.
Don't even.
Personally.
No.
I can have my own opinion.
Well, you said come sexually on stream. I found that sexual content. I'm going to report you to Twitch.
What's the company?
7-day ban.
Right, we have literally been like doing this for an hour and 51 minutes.
Not too bad.
No, we aim for an hour, doll. An hour is our cut off. We've smashed it and more. So I think
saying it's our normal cutoff is this is the second time, so
yeah, that's a good point. Well, we are going to be aiming to get everyone, like I said earlier, everyone's going to have like either their cam on. I don't know if people would want to see us streaming this. I think, was it Rabbit or was it Gamer said that people like to have you live streaming it and then seeing it, you know. But I also kind of like having it just also it's, you know.
I think the only problem with streaming it would be getting distracted by chat.
Well, that's why I said we wouldn't be looking at chat, and then we get people that are kicking off because we're not looking at chat, and so I also like it that we're just having a conversation. There's no cameras on, there's no nothing. It's just us all talking. Yeah,
having a good time.
Yeah, talking about cum. Well, full time.
And that drip. Oh,
with a Twinkie.
Yeah, drippy. Drippy
Twinkie.
Drippy Twinkie. Oh.
Delicious.
So I think
yes.
We'll call it there, so I can get in bed. These two are giggling. I'm just gonna make a compilation of Lula's giggle at one point.
No.
We'll call it the
giggle. What are you doing?
Call it the cum giggle.
Oh no. Next week on Harsholes, Lula was not able to make it.
So everyone, this was the end of episode 2 of Harsholes. I hope you enjoyed it with me, Nader. Let's wait for Rabbit.
Oh yeah, Rabbit.
There we go.
With Door, thank you very much.
With Nate. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm next. With the master of the drip, Crispy. Woo!
Hello, Lucia. I hope you all have a lovely evening, morning, or afternoon.
See you next time.
Bye.